mean, they're gonna make their money no matter what they do. I mean, it's just, so why not make Call of Duty the best game in the process? I mean, that's just my opinion. Like, taking what Battlefield 3 did compared to what Battlefield 2 did. I mean, it was a huge step up. I mean, whether you like Bad Company or not, I mean, you know, from Battlefield 2, the actual game Battlefield 2, to Battlefield 3, I mean, it was a huge step up as far as what they did, what they improved on with the game and everything, and all of that, man. It was a huge step up. You don't have to change nothing like that every game. I mean, I'm just saying, do something. But I think it's just a limitation on, I'm not telling them about this, but I think it's a limitation on current gen consoles. Because right now, current gen consoles are running on old ass technology. It was running on old ass technology when it came out. I mean, maybe not the PS3, but definitely the Xbox. Xbox ain't shit compared to what a PC is. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, if you guys never played a PC game, I can't really tell you. I can be like, oh yeah, it has better graphics, but that would be an understatement, to be honest. Because it's like I think the Xbox has like 512 megabytes of memory or a gig or something like that. I can't remember which. Computers can hold 4 gigs, 8 gigs, 12 gigs. I know my computer holds 24 gigs of memory right now. So it's like consoles, I mean, it would be so much better if you could put that hardware capabilities into the console, then you can make them do a whole lot more. And that's what I think the problem with Call of Duty is. That's why they can't make a new gaming engine for Call of Duty, because, I mean, they just don't have the hardware to do it. That's the reason why they have to make the graphics look like shit every year. They can touch them up here and there, maybe improve some lighting or some textures, but they can't change the overall graphics and game design to make it better, because they physically can't do it and have the system run as fast as it needs to do to give you that 60 frames per second. That's what, that's just what I personally believe. But I think next generation, I mean, if they put better hardware in the games, I mean, not in the games, but in the consoles, to allow every game to run at 60 frames per second, because a lot of people don't know this, but on PC, games could run 30, 60, 50, 100, over 100 frames per second, like Battlefield 3. Yeah, it runs 30 frames per second on console, but put it on PC and it runs over 60. So you have the faster movement, the things that people like about Call of Duty. Granted, it won't be Call of Duty, but that fast movement, if you're the kind of gamer who likes that fast turning speed and sensitivity and all that, I think if they put better hardware in the next gen consoles, then every first person shooter game that comes out, unless they specifically design it to be slow, can have 60 frames per second. And I think the moment that happens, that's when Call of Duty is going to lose its audience, because if that's what everybody plays it for, then you're gonna, I mean, if you have that 60 frames per second in every other shooter, then they're gonna play every shooters. They're not just gonna pick it up and be like, oh man, this game don't feel like Call of Duty, so I'm not gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my personal opinion on it. I think next gen, it's gonna be a whole lot different. Watch, just wait and see. Okay, so the point in that was getting a first aid kit. See, that's what I don't like about this game. It's like it don't tell you nothing. What was the point of doing all that? What was the point in doing all that? Was it just a side quest to make his body disappear? It's fucking pointless. But I mean, when next gen comes around, you're gonna see all the other shooter games that come out. People are gonna, if you were that Call of Duty gamer who only plays Call of Duty, yada yada yada, like that, like if you was a Call of Duty fanboy, where you pick up Halo, where you picked up another game and you be like, oh man, I don't like it, I don't like the way it don't feel like Call of Duty. That's gonna change, because then every game out there is gonna be faster like Call of Duty is. So they're gonna pick it up and be like, oh well, I'll give this game a shot. And once a couple million people do that, you know, Call of Duty just by itself, I think that's when that audience is gonna die. I mean, that's gonna be the Call of Duty killer. Is gonna be once more games are able to run 60 frames per second, because then that's gonna give more people are gonna give it more other games more of a chance. Especially if the developers, Activision, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch don't fix the game, don't improve it, don't make it better, don't balance it. Because then they're gonna be like, man, I can play this other game and have it be a funner game, and not have to worry about the bullshit. I mean, it's, you know. But I mean, Call of Duty. The thing that's gonna kill Call of Duty is Activision, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch, if they refuse to do something about it. Because after, let's say, 2 more years, at most 3, Call of Duty is gonna be done. People are gonna be bored with it. People are bored with it now. I mean, they're always gonna make money, but it's that billions and billions of dollars that they make is gonna go down and down and down, because people are gonna just get tired of playing the game. They're gonna just get tired of Call of Duty. I mean, it's the same thing year in, year out. They have to innovate some kind of way to make it better, or if not to make it better, to improve upon the last game. They can't just keep pumping out the same shit every year. I mean, have like 20 different perks in each slot. I don't see the problem in that. Bring more diversity, more strategy to the combat of the game. Have more weapon attachments. I mean, more side things to do things. Like the proficiency idea, I think that was a good idea. To a point. I don't think they should have had in certain things there like kick, stability. Because then that makes your overall weapon balancing, like the weapon balancing of each gun, pointless. Because if I pick up, let's say, like the CM901, has a heavy recoil. Okay, let me just put kick on it, then it don't have recoil. Then, well, what's the point in having it have more recoil then? You see what I'm saying? It takes away the natural balance of the guns that people have. It takes away that natural balance. So, I mean, but it was a good idea to have them to have something else to give people more of a thing than just a silencer or, you know, an underbarrel grenade attachment. Oh yeah, that's another thing they need to take out. Take out those fucking noob tubes. Do I really want to go back in here? Why not? Oh, they won't let me back in here. But I think they fixed the noob tube problem with Modern Warfare 3. I don't see that many noob tubes in that game. But I mean, Modern Warfare 3 could have been perfect if they just fixed like 5 things, but they just don't. They don't care about it. They do not care about it. Because they'll rather have that one guy take all the bitching for it and have people bitch, and bitch, and then just when the next game come out, just people gonna still play it. You know what I'm saying? But I think once I don't think, something tells me Black Ops 2. I mean, people have hopes for it, but a lot of people didn't like Black Ops, just off top, just didn't like it. So I don't think it's gonna have the same appeal than, let's say, Modern Warfare 3 had, because it was Modern Warfare. That's the one problem Black Ops has. People don't play it for the campaign. I mean, I played it for the campaign, but a lot of people didn't. It's not the same Call of Duty that the Modern Warfare games was, and I think that's what drew a lot of people into Call of Duty. So it doesn't have that same appeal. But I don't know. Let me stop rambling on about Call of Duty. I mean, I know I've been yakking about it for 45 minutes probably. Probably went over 3 damn videos and shit. Well, I might just stop it here, because I gotta find out where to go and read a walkthrough about where to go in this game and everything. So, let me take my trusty axe. Just chip it back with it real quick. And I'll probably cut this video and then pick it back up at a later date once I figure out where to go. Or maybe even upload some more tonight. So, as always, thank you guys for watching this Let's Play. You know, and checking out my videos and subbing me up and all that mess. So, I really appreciate that, guys. And I'll see you next time.